Let's talk about how to make a business model for a startup. Stick around. You've heard that it's important to test your cold email subject lines to get an 80% open rate. And we've been able to achieve that pretty consistently for our clients selling into the top companies, billion-dollar brands. So how do we do that? The trick is to test a new subject line every 10 emails. The hardest part for us was coming up with these subject lines. But lucky for you, we have 50 plus subject lines in a Google Doc that you can test with your cold email campaigns. And best part, you can have that for free. To get this list of 50 plus email subject lines, go over to experiment27.com/subject. Again, that's experiment27.com/subject. First of all, what is a business model? Well, there is a definition of it, but I'm just gonna riff what I think a business model is, and we can go from there. A business model is the way that you're capturing value from your customers and also the way you're making money. It's very important for me whenever I'm planning out our businesses. So we've got the app company, we've got the agency, we've got the info products company, we've got the YouTube company, everything in this conglomerate. It's very important that we not only, one, deliver value, and the way that I see value is looking at the testimonials that we're getting from people. And I'll talk about this in a second. So very important, one, that we're delivering value. Very important, number two, that we're making profit. That is the key to a good business model. It delivers value to customers and you make money off of that. If you can do both of those, you got a solid business model. No need to do a 1,000,000-page business plan, no need to do anything like that. So let's talk about how to make a business model for a startup. Number one, find a way to add value. And this might be a little bit more of an advanced tactic, but the way that I see whether I'm adding value or not is where am I getting the most positive results and the most positive testimonials? Let me tell you a story. So within our agency, Experiment 27, we had one offer that was getting a bunch of positive results, and that offer was our marketing review. And I've talked about this a few times on the channel, and I actually break down how we sold this to companies in the course, Email 10K. But we were getting so many positive results with the marketing review, people would tell their friends about it, we got referrals. And then when it came to our lead generation, our email outreach that we were managing for people, we were getting a lot more lukewarm results. With Alex Berman Consulting, we were getting insane testimonials, like people getting these massive results. So the way to know where you're adding value is to look at which thing that you're offering people are most hyped about, and not on the sales side, it's on the results side. So you deliver something after you get them to buy, you deliver something, and if they're excited and they want to buy more of that thing, that is something to scale. And if they're not, it's worth exploring other things to do. So number one, find a way to add value. Once you have that, then you can do that through experimentation. Check out the course Email 10K. It talks about how to actually experiment and find the thing that you're good at, or any of the other free videos we've got on this channel. Once you have a way to add value, then number two, you charge for that thing. And what that means is you evolve the product or service that you're offering until you get people to pay for it. We originally sold the marketing review that we ended up selling for $12K a pop. We used to do it for free and we called it a marketing audit, and it was free. When we evolved it to be an in-depth marketing review, regardless of whether the content changed, and the content barely changed, once we changed it, we were getting more money for it. And that's the thing that you're gonna do next, is once you have a way to add value, you need to evolve the product until people see the value in it and until you can sell that thing for massive amounts of money. That's it. And ideally, there's actually a feeling that you're going for, a vibe that you're going for, which is you want the product to sell itself without you having to sell it. If at any point in time you're like hard selling it, then you're doing it wrong. So for instance, we evolved X27. I can tell you, X27, our thing is we help you book meetings with billion-dollar brands. If you want Fortune 500 clients, you work with X27. Email 10K will help you start a business and level up your business so you're working with higher value clients. Either one of those, if you are into one of these things, you'll buy it. If you've been running cold email campaigns and you've hit roadblocks, talk to us. We've sent millions of cold emails. We'll help you get massive success. And it could sound like I'm just coming up with those off the top of my head, but all three of those were insights that came from hours and hours of thinking, a lot of brainstorming, a lot of testing, and most importantly, a lot of pitching. I've pitched X27 hundreds of different ways, and so has our sales team, so has my co-founder Robert, until we found the $1 billion brands thing, which actually $1 billion brands came from one of our clients, the way that the client described us. And once you find that way to describe your business that gets people to buy without you having to sell, you're good. You're good for the next step, which is scale from there. Keep your costs low, people are buying, hire only when necessary. We made this mistake a few times. We've grown our team quick, we've grown our team slow, and the slow growth has always been the best for us. And actually, me and Robert are happiest and the most successful in terms of making the most profits when it's really only me, him, and just a couple people on support. And that's that. Scale from there, keep your costs low, try to pocket as much money as possible because it never does last. That is how to create a business model. So outline that on a piece of paper, right? Where are you delivering value? How are you going to frame that? What are you going to charge? What's your profit margin? How much money are you going to make? And if you can get all of those down, you got a business model. And that's about all you need. By the way, if you want the system that we're covering in this video as a free checklist, grab the link in the description. You can have a PDF of everything we talked about. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe to this channel for more content like this. I'm Alex Berman. We do videos like this 3 times a week. And also check out our course, Email 10K, if you want more detail on anything we're talking about here. You want to level up your company, you want to meet with billion-dollar brands, that is down in the description below. All right, I'll talk to you later.